me for an awesome weekend. It should be an awesome weekend. So it is about 10 to noon on Saturday. I've already had a pretty full day. I got up early, went to the gym. I was at the gym at like 6:40. Then, because I was meeting a friend at 8 for coffee and just to catch up. And then at the toy store, so opened up at 10, and there's an independent toy store on Sutter Street in historic Folsom. So I wanted to support local and pick up a birthday present for my cousin, whose birthday party is in a couple hours. There, he's turning 35, but he has a syndrome. He has Angelman syndrome, which causes developmental delay. And so a toy store is the perfect place to shop for Joey. And I ended up getting him, he loves dogs, and they've always had beagles. And so I got him this it's like a little dog bed with a little beagle like curled up asleep in it. And when you push the button, it snores. And he's going to think that's hilarious, and he's going to love that. And then I also got him like a sensory thing, which he loves. So then I just went home and I prepped a bunch of food. So, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm going on a little weekend getaway. I don't have to be back. Actually, I was going to have to be back in town by 11 o'clock on Monday, but the client that I train 11 o'clock on Mondays just texted me, and she has a fever, and she's supposed to be fever-free for 5 days before she's allowed to be let loose in the wild. So I actually don't have to be back. I can take my time coming back. I'm going to Bodega Bay. I'm going to the Russian River area, Santa Rosa, Bodega Bay. I'm staying in this little, like, tiny house. It looks like it was a shed that was, like, converted to a tiny house. But I'm not leaving for that until later this afternoon. So right now I'm headed to Vitalent, the blood donation place. And then I'll go to the birthday party from there. I feel like I skipped something. Food prep. So in that, it's just like very, very, very kind of regimented first part of today to get everything in. And so, yeah, I just cooked up it's really cool. From frozen, I cooked some chicken in the air fryer in like 30 minutes while I was getting some other things ready. And so I'm bringing a good bit of my food with me. So it'll be easy, cheaper, and then also just easier to stick to my goals, get my protein in, and all that stuff. Oh yeah, I'm also wearing a funny thing. Joey's birthday party is superhero themed, and I didn't have any superhero shirts anymore, and he loves baseball, so I was going for like a Superman thing, but it's baseball diamond with a J in the middle for Joey, and then I do have a Green Lantern pin, so I'm wearing that. So anyway, so that's the deal for today. So I'm going to give blood, then go to the birthday party, and then from the birthday party I'll be heading out. It's about a 2-ish hour drive over to the ocean.
See the U for underdog.
Rigby! Hi! Hi!
Everybody standing up.
Hi, cuties! Hi! I'm here. I'm in my teeny tiny little tiny house. I'll just turn the camera around so you can see. So this is it. It's basically just a tiny little room, bathroom over there. It's a half bath, little tiny cute little kitchen, kitchenette, I guess. Yeah, but this is it. Tiny, ow, I just banged my elbow. Look how sweet this is. Little calligraphied welcome Aaron. And actually I found in this drawer right here, you can see like all the past people. Joe and Rosemary, Christina. Hail guest, we ask what not thou art. If friend, we greet thee hand and heart. If stranger, such no longer be. If foe, our love shall conquer thee. Old Welsh book verse. It's so comfy and cozy in here. Oh, but there's a bug flying around. And it's so quiet. There's no TV. I mean, I have my laptop. I could pull that out. And I have my phone. But mostly, it's just quiet. So I've been screwing around, of course, on Instagram. and Facebook. But yeah, I think I'm actually gonna read. So I have a few books here. I have Maturity, Growing Up and Going On in the Christian Life by Sinclair Ferguson. This is a buddy read with Kate Howe and a couple other ladies from Instagram. And so I want to be done with the first chapter, or our first section here, which I think I have about 20 more pages to go. And then, I think maybe I would like to finish Lily and the Octopus. It has a really cute cover, but I never leave the dust jacket on when I read a book. So Lily and the Octopus is about this man. What's his name? I don't know. It's from his perspective, so I don't remember what his name is. He has a dog, Lily. She's a dachshund, and they talk to each other. They have conversations, and they're very, very close. And she's kind of his world. And all of a sudden, he notices that she has an octopus on her head. And it's a tumor, but he can't say the word tumor, and so it's an octopus. And he kind of assigns a personality to the octopus. He talks to the octopus just like he talks to Lily, and it seems to be kind of him coming to terms with what this means for Lily. And it's kind of quirky. It's really sweet. It's kind of sad, but it's kind of quirky, and it's reminding me of in like tone and in the fact that it's like this close relationship between a man and his pet. It reminds me of the Traveling Cat Chronicles, which I absolutely loved. I'm afraid this is going to break my heart. I'm afraid we're going to lose Lily. I don't know. I feel like the octopus might win this one, but I'm not sure. Sorry, there's something in my eye. And then we have The Parable of the Sower by Octavia E. Butler. It seems like a lot of people are reading this right now, and I just picked it up more or less because I guess it's just been on my mind a little bit, and it's Black History Month, and so I wanted to make sure that I picked something up by a Black author. And this one has a foreword by N.K. Jemisin, which was really good. I started reading it, and then it was getting spoilery, and so I stopped reading it. But it's way more readable than I thought. I was thinking that it was going to be hard over my head, something like that. But so far, it's just kind of the life and thoughts of this teenage girl. And we're in like a future in the United States where the country is divided up like differently than it is in reality. And things are not well. Things are not good. There are feral dogs running around everywhere. There's just like terrible poverty and violence everywhere. And she lives in a gated community, and like every now and then they go, like at the beginning here, they go, leave the premises to go to a almost like a pilgrimage to go to a church for her baptism, and some other people are getting baptized, and her dad's a preacher, and so we're kind of getting a view, as they do this, we're getting a view of kind of the outside world from there. And we know that despite the fact that she's being baptized, she's not into it. She's not into her God is not the same God of her dad, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And so I assume we'll find out more about what her God is as we go along. But yeah, I was just happily surprised that it's just really readable. So speaking of readable, I should do some reading. And I think I need to throw on some lo-fi beats or something like that, because it's just too eerily quiet, and all there is just the hum of the little refrigerator over here. It's really quiet here. Oh yeah, the other thing I was doing, other thing I was doing besides just scrolling around on Instagram was I was looking up there's the Armstrong Trail is like 5 minutes from here, and so I'll go on a hike there in the Redwoods. There's a state nature reserve there. Part of it's closed off because of the fires from a couple years ago, so that's sad. But there's still it looked like it was like a almost 2 mile route, which I wish it was longer than that, but that should be nice. And then I'm about 14 miles from Bodega Bay, so I'm in the Russian River area right now, and in a place called Guerneville. And then I'm about 14 miles from Bodega Bay. So I don't know what I'm going to do there tomorrow, but I'm going to go there, explore, see the ocean, maybe find a cool coffee shop and do some writing and reading, and yeah, maybe more hiking. I don't know. We'll see. Good Sunday morning. It is 10:49. I'm on my way from Guerneville to Bodega Bay. So I'm basically following along the Russian River right now, which is to my left, and it leads out to Bodega Bay. So I'm a ways north of San Francisco, just to give you some perspective. And I'm just driving through Redwoods, and it is absolutely beautiful. Nice sunny day. It's 49 degrees right now. Yesterday it was up to like 70. So it'll definitely be cooler in Bodega Bay. I think it's going to be around 60, 59, 60 instead of 69, 70, which will be here a bit more inland in Guerneville. But yeah, I'm just looking forward to. I have no idea what I'm going to do when I'm getting there. I don't have like a specific location that I'm going to. I think I'll probably look for a coffee shop, just somewhere to like go sit and read, I guess. I want to wander around. I want to look for a used bookstore, hopefully. Yeah, that's basically it. So this morning, every Sunday morning from about 7 to 9 or 9:30, I am on a group business coaching call, and I basically get most of my social media and sometimes emails for my business written during that chunk of time, as well as some other discussions that we have. So that portion of the day is done, and then at 4 o'clock I have my group coaching call with my clients, and so I'll need to be back in the cottage for that. So basically I have this whole middle chunk of the day to go just wander around Bodega Bay, do whatever I want. It's about a 30-minute drive back and forth. So yeah, I'll probably try to head out around 3 o'clock or so from Bodega Bay, just to give myself plenty of time. And then I'll probably go check out if there's anything else in Guerneville. Of course, I don't know, 5 o'clock in Guerneville, I don't know if anything is going to be open. But fortunately, I did pack myself food. So I cooked up some chicken and some potatoes, and I brought like a steam-in-a-bag broccoli kind of thing. I have a microwave, so I'll be able to have a good dinner tonight, kind of just like I would have a dinner at home, actually. I did pack some sandwiches as well. I've got a couple turkey sandwiches, but I might see if I can get like some fish tacos or something like that in Bodega Bay, because it seems like, when in Rome, eat tacos, right? I think that's the saying. I made a literal left turn. Oh no, it was a right turn. I just saw a sign for Goat Rock State Beach. As you can see through just the white right here. Oh my gosh, there's the water right there. I just saw crashing white. Oh man.
Proceed to the route.
No, now I know. The marine layer is thick. I think what I'm actually gonna do.
Proceed to the route.
Oh, I need to pee.
Proceed to the route.
Okay, stop. Okay, I'm gonna turn
Proceed
around.
to the route.
I'm gonna do some exploring down here. How do you feel about cliffs? I'm standing right on one. The marine layer, just in the time that I got out of the car, went to the bathroom and came out, the marine layer lifted considerably. So hopefully by the time I actually get down to Bodega Bay, the cloud cover will be gone. There's this rock over here, right there. From up top, you can see it gets full of water. It almost looks like a jacuzzi tub right in the middle of the water. So for reference, this is the ocean. This is not the bay. This is actually the ocean. Wow. Big ass surf. In case you're getting a Hitchcock du Maurier kind of vibe, that's because this was the birds and Rebecca were filmed right here in this area. There's the Birds Cafe around here somewhere. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. It's really hard to get reception anywhere, to get any sort of signal to like find a particular place. So I'm trying kind of just driving and then finding a spot to go stop. So I just paid $7 to park in like a state park parking area, and I'm walking 0.4 miles to something. I'm not quite sure what. We've got this little like tributary right here, these wetlands right there. I'm pretty sure that was a blue heron that I just saw there, and then this opens up into the wider bay over that way. And then, oh man, just so when I think of this area, it's you probably don't have a great look of it. The Bay Area, Sonoma, Napa County. This is Sonoma County. I think of the cypress trees. They're so beautiful. Where I'm staying is more of the redwoods, closer to the water. It's more of the cypress trees. It's just gorgeous. I've got that fog, that heavy marine layer sticking around right here. Just gorgeous. I would love to be able to find a spot to just kind of chill and maybe read for a little bit. I did that. I stopped at the Fishitarian, kind of a local hole-in-the-wall kind of spot. Got a crab sandwich and a Pliny the Elder. And if you're any sort of IPA snob, you may know about Pliny. It's a very well known, like limited release. It's kind of a big deal, especially if you can get Pliny on tap, which I just did. So feeling pretty good and just trying to enjoy. Does this look like Rebecca or what, with the tall grass and everything behind? It's incredible. I have to say, I'm definitely much more of like a mountain woods person than I am a beach person, but I got my blanket here, I got my book, so I think I'm just gonna chill out here and enjoy. Just really try to just stop moving and enjoy. That was so nice. I don't have a huge, I guess like tolerance for just like being somewhere for a long time and doing nothing. But I spent about an hour-ish on the beach, just lay there, read. I read about 50 pages or so in Lily and the Octopus. Closed my eyes and just lay there for a little while. So yeah, it was really, really nice. It's kind of windy, warm enough that I had my sweatshirt off for a while, but it's still pretty chilly. It just kind of feels nice in the warm sun. So I think I'm gonna get back on the highway. listen to some tunes as I'm cruising up Highway 1. You know, just like in The Birds, I guess. I really should have brought that. I thought about it too. I should have brought that book. I have a bind-up of The Birds and Other Stories. They're a really cool Virago Modern Classics edition too. Too bad. Next time, I guess. I really want some coffee. I might just end up, there's a Safeway in Guerneville, 5-10 minutes from where I'm staying, so I might just stop in there. I also forgot to bring deodorant, so yeah, coffee and deodorant I need to pick up. And yeah, unless I find a place, well, regardless, I would like to find a place to stop for coffee on the way back for the drive. But oh, here's a egret, I think. I think that's an egret right there. Skinny little guy. So much smaller than the blue heron I saw earlier. Yep, okay, run away. Anyway, that's the plan for today. So I've got about 2 hours before my my coaching call. And yeah, just enjoying it. I would like to kind of get out of the wind though, so that's why I'm kind of calling it as far as the outdoor goes. But maybe I'll sit out on the back porch. I think that'll be really nice once I get back to my cottage. And then tomorrow will be more Guerneville hiking. Got some visitors. Hey guys. I brushed my teeth with an audience this morning too. I think there were 4 of them out there this morning when I was brushing my teeth. Hey guys, there's a bunch of them over in that yard over there, and a big goose and some ducks. A bunch of other types of chickens. Hey guys, it was beautiful, like golden chest feathers. It's like blue on his tail. Pretty boys. If you can hear in the background, I'm watching Louise's Bookish Musings, Simon Savage's mom. I'm about to start my group Zoom, and now I have 4 of them out there. You can just hear them. Of course, now they're gonna be quiet. Oh, look at this one. Look at this color. Gorgeous. Hey, handsome. So I did my call, my group coaching call. We talked about sleep, and then I wrote for about an hour, and now I'm gonna watch the birds on my computer. So yeah, I'll watch the birds, and then I will read some more. So that's the plan for tonight. What time is it? It's 6:20. So we'll see how late I can stay up and actually read. I ended up hopefully I am sleepier earlier than I was last. I had caffeine way too late yesterday. It's funny because I was talking about sleep in my group call today. But anyway, that's what I'm gonna do. So now entering Armstrong State Nature Preserve, surrounded by redwoods. I imagine it's gonna get thicker eventually once I get into the trail. I'll try to give you some perspective for how big some of these trees are. This guy right here is massive. There's these little trail markers, so I can't get actually up against it, but that's like a normal sized tree. And then this guy is like thousands of years old. There's another monster. It's kind of 2 growing side by side actually right here. Oh, right there. incredible. I'm gonna put my camera away and just take in the quiet and the beauty, but it is really cold. For my poor little California self, it's 34 degrees, so it's legit cold. That was a beautiful trip. I definitely am not dressed warm enough. I just have a pair of joggers, a t-shirt, and my sweatshirt on. Very happy that I packed the beanie. But I'm just stopping at a coffee shop before I leave town. Get myself an Americano, and then back to Folsom, back to the grind. All right, I'm heading out of town. It was a really great trip. I don't have to rush back either, so I don't know if I feel like stopping somewhere. I can stop somewhere. Just got my coffee, and I'm about to start Great Expectations by Charles Dickens on audiobook. It's my in real life book club read. I think we're meeting on Friday, and I haven't started it. So it's a 20-hour audiobook. It is a reread for me though. I read it according to Hoopla. I had the ebook of it in 2018. I read it, I think, a combination ebook, audiobook, and physical book. So yeah, so I'm gonna get started with that, reintroduce myself to Pip and Miss Havisham. So that's what I'll be listening to on the drive home. It's Tuesday morning now. I finished Lily on the Octopus last night. It was so good. I think it's gonna be one of my favorite books, maybe of all time. I don't know. I just really loved the relationship between our narrator and Lily, his dog, and kind of understood his plight, and his love is so deep. He's unwilling to see and kind of face what's right in front of him, and you kind of watch what your psyche might do to help you cope with a situation, even though it's a very kind of an exaggerated situation. I was actually in therapy yesterday, and I had the book with me because I was almost finished with it, and I'm like, you want to know about psych problems? Like, this guy's got some real issues, deflecting from my own issues, I suppose. But yeah, I really loved it. I'm so happy that I took that weekend, and yeah, just gave myself that time, just continue to learn balance and grace and being okay with doing nothing, and, you know, be happy if I get stuff done, be happy even if I don't get stuff done, and be okay and happy with being unproductive, and see not being productive as actual productivity. It's something that's adding to my life, which will then add to me being able to pour into other people, which is what I do for a living. is pouring into other people. I need to be able to be in a place where I can listen to them and be able to coach them through whatever they're going through, and that involves them giving themselves grace. So I need to be able to set that example and give myself grace as well. So thank you very much for watching. I'd love to know if you've read Lily and the Octopus. Did you love it as much as I did? Also, have you read his other book, The Editor, which I have on my shelf, and it seems like it's a completely different book. So I'm really kind of curious to know if it has any of the same kind of like whimsy. I'm gonna say that Lily and the Octopus does, because it's a completely different subject matter. But anyway, thank you all for watching. See you around the tubes.